Hello, I'm Richard Hunter, Head of Markets, and welcome to our look ahead to the week commencing the 3rd of August. It's been a fairly mixed week for markets. On the one hand, you've had some poor GDP numbers from Germany, for example, and in particular the US, which saw a record-breaking contraction. Alongside the fact that there are continuing spikes of the coronavirus and US unemployment remains high, that's certainly been holding the markets back. On the plus side, we've had some blowout numbers from some of the technology majors, the likes of Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and indeed the Google owner Alphabet. Apple and Amazon in particular were coming through with some really strong numbers. Amazon, for example, expected earnings per share on this particular update were $1.46. They came in with a record-busting $10.30. So with that in mind, we've had a fairly mixed performance also in the markets generally. The Dow Jones has worsened slightly since last week. It's now down 7.8%. In the year to date. S&P 500 has improved very slightly since last week. It's now up 0.5% in the year to date. Nasdaq continues its march, perhaps not surprisingly, obviously being technology laden, up 18% in the year to date, and our own FTSE 100 down 20% in the year to date. Looking ahead to next week, still a fairly brisk number of companies reporting. We're going to get half-year numbers from HSBC, which will close the banking season. Expect much more of the same as we've been seeing this week, a large increase in credit impairments. Obviously, HSBC has got the additional concerns around the Asian economies with the political situation there and the ongoing spat with the US. Shares down 41% in the year to date. Also, a full-year update from Diageo. This is the company which is responsible from Johnny Walker, Smirnoff, Guinness, etc. So obviously that will have been affected by the pandemic. Shares down 11% in the year to date, but up 30% since its March lows. Its largest market is the US, so any updates from there will be welcome, as indeed what the situation might be also in terms of China and Europe. Half-year numbers also from BP, down 38% in the year to date. We've obviously had a disappointing update from Shell this week, so again, we'll be looking out for any impairments. And perhaps interestingly, from BP, it didn't cut its dividend as Shell had done a few months back, so any update on the dividend. And also half-year numbers from ITV. Something of a two-way pull going on here. Shares down 61% in the year to date. On the plus side, of course, they've got captive audiences during lockdown. On the other hand, their rivals at the likes of Amazon Plus and Amazon Prime, Disney, and of course Netflix holding back there. And the other thing about ITV is its studios business, which is quite important. Something like half of its revenues, and obviously during lockdown not being able to do too much filming, as some of the revenues have had to be quite simply mothballed. In terms of the US, it's slowing down slightly, but a couple to keep an eye out on are updates from Walt Disney and also the company of Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.